Hey everybody, Beth here from the Loam Ranger. Today is all about progression. I've got 5 tips for you on how to go from looking at a feature that totally terrifies you to hitting it with confidence. So for me personally, being a part of the Loam Ranger channel, I've had opportunities to ride all over the world, but I haven't always felt up to the challenge, and so that's really caused me to focus on progression this year. It's super important to me to have confidence in any situation, and I also just want to have fun riding bikes. How does one progress? How do you move from wanting to try something to actually doing it? So I decided to ask the smartest people I know.
How now, brown cow?
Yeah.
Did you tick any major things off? Did you tick any things off? What kind of things did you tick off?
Well, the smartest people I could find at the time.
I'm here with our buddy Josh. Ryan and Josh were just doing this drop that you can see behind us. Josh was standing underneath it, and it was probably about...
We were thinking a little over 9.
A little over 9 feet.
For vert.
How do you work yourself up to doing something that feels a little bit above your comfort zone?
The first is to start small and build your way up. Don't come out here never hitting a 5-foot drop and think that you can hit a 10-foot drop. If you complete a 4-foot drop and you're confident on it, then you know that you can probably do a 6-foot drop.
So what about when you're like, okay, no, I can do this, but it's kind of on the edge?
The best way is to follow somebody that's ridden it before.
All right. Right. See, that's fun.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Following somebody's the best way, but make sure they've done it before and are comfortable on it. Yeah.
Don't follow the rookie in.
No.
It is freezing in this garage, so the coat is going on. Professionalism is down the tubes. This drop was a little bit above my skill level. When I'm talking about progression, I'm not talking about starting with Rampage. I'm talking about bringing it to the level that you're at.
This is our last video from our trip out to Bentonville, and I just want to send out a massive thank you to Van Do It, which is a van building company out of Kansas City. They brought us down and put us in one of their incredible vans, and if you want to see more info about that van, make sure you check out the video we did on it in the link up above, and also a link in the description. Thanks again, Van Do It. You guys are rad.
So we headed up for another lap in the Kohler area, and there was one feature right off the bat that was perfect to get me started on my own progression session.
All right, so working on progressing here, which means doing things that scare me. Josh is up there, he's gonna tow me in. So we're gonna come down here and we've got a little kind of drop onto this rock slab, and we're gonna hit it with this jump right here.
This looks nothing on GoPro. Like, it really looks super mellow. It's not as mellow in person. Rolling up to this, is it making you nervous?
I feel very nervous right now.
Yeah.
From some of the stuff I was hearing earlier, I'm gonna have Josh tow me in so that I know what speed to hit things at. Okay, my legs are shaking a little. I'm
okay.
Good though. I just need to do it, so let's go.
Perfect.
That was solid. There's a little, I wanna do it again. So, oh, thank you.
Drop in.
Woo! Now that felt way better. Now we can hit the next one.
So tip 1 and 2 coming at you nice and fast. Tip 1 was to start small and build confidence, and tip 2 is to follow someone in. Okay, so let's move on to tip number 3.
How do you work yourself up to hitting something that feels like it's within your skill box, but
maybe
pushing you a little bit?
My biggest thing is I have to be able to see it. So if I go up to something, and I've learned this especially over the last year, if I can see myself doing it in my head, that means I probably can do it. Because that means I've built up enough skill level and worked my way up bit by bit to get there. And so as soon as I rolled up to this, I could see it. I'm like, yep, I can see myself doing this. I can see it all the way through, good to go. And then sometimes I'll walk up to something, I'm like, I can't see it.
Yeah.
That just means it's not, the tools that I need to do it safely aren't in there yet. This is another really important thing that I think is that if something scared you, but you did it and it went pretty good, go and do it again immediately, because that kind of locks it in your head a little bit. Yeah, so we did it again with a little bit more speed and it was perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
those are my tips.
Tip number 3 is visualization. Can you see yourself doing it all the way through? For me, one of the best things to do is not overthink it. If I can see it, but I'm nervous, then I need to just go for it before I lose the confidence that I had.
Well, we got this little drop here. I think I'm gonna try it. Feel a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna watch Ryan do it, see how I feel. I don't think it's too big, but I feel pretty nervous. Okay, ready? Woohoo! That was good.
Tip number 4 is watch someone else do it. So we entered this place called the Boneyard.
Oh, whoa. Look at that.
Big step down.
Oh, we're into it now, aren't we?
And
Scary stuff.
as soon as we got there, the first words out of my mouth were, there's no way I am doing anything here. This is totally ridiculous. But there was a drop that intrigued me. So I sat back and watched Josh and Ryan roll through it a few times. And as they did, the lines became clear and I could start to see myself doing it. Somewhere in there, I found the confidence to actually give it a go. Should probably just do it.
Huh.
Being a little baby.
Beth is stepping it up lately. Holy smokes. The entrance will be key.
Let's go. Oh, foot clip in. Whoop.
Yeah, no problem.
My last tip, tip number 5, is to do it again. Hitting a feature again right after you've done it the first time really helps solidify in your mind that you have that skill set, and it just helps build confidence for the next time that you go and do a similar feature.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really freaked out about on this one is that it's a wooden ramp. And I know that's silly because I look at it and I'm like, if it was just trail, I wouldn't be worried about it.
Yep.
All right, I got this.
No
We
braking.
can do this. No brakes. No, go in, foot, go in. Damn it. Yes. Sweet, dropping.
I was so nervous to hit this wooden drop just because any wooden features have always made me super nervous. But I did it a few times in a row and then we headed up the trail and we ended up at an even bigger wooden drop and I felt totally confident to do it, which was a really big deal for me. I've really loved working on progressing this year. It has made trail riding so much more fun for me. A lot of these tips I was already kind of incorporating into my riding, but focusing on them and really putting them together in this way has helped me progress so much faster than I thought I would. So if you want to focus on progressing too, here are the tips for you one more time. 1, start small and work your way up and build confidence. 2, follow someone in who knows what they're doing, knows the speed. 3, see yourself doing it all the way through. Really visualize it. 4, watch someone else do it. And 5, after you've completed the feature, do it again and solidify what you've learned. So how are you progressing? What are you working on? Are there any videos you'd like to see from us on progression? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for more videos like this.
Bye, everybody.